to the country today and just flipped this out. That is a harmonica. Got most of it out in one flip there. Awesome. You can't ask for a better first hole than a complete harmonica. Alright, see what I got peeking out of the hole here? Looks like maybe it's a ring. Can't really tell if it's just a piece of metal or a ring, but we'll clean that up more. Alright, next up is this little ring, and I think this actually is a ring. Copper or brass, something like that. There is nothing on the inside that I can see, but you can see there are points of shininess on it. Nothing etched at all, no design, so I think it is just a simple men's ring. I think it's quite old. It's just me guessing, but I have a button here. Definitely do. Let me give it a brush and I'll be right back. Like it says Crown brand, so I'll look more up on that later. Alright, we have this awesome little button cleaned up. It says Crown brand, and then the shank must have probably been pushed in, but this here in the middle says B and L, and then we have a star on each side. And this was a brand of overalls. For this button, I've only found one reference online, and it puts it at 1915, which fits for the time when these houses were there. It is part of a two-piece button with only the one piece. Shank is all gone and everything. But I was very happy to pull up a period piece. Alright, I'm in an area where a couple of old houses were torn down, and I just found the doorknob to one. It's kind of cool. Alright, well, I started pulling up on this one and stopped once I figured out we were dealing with a pair of some cutlery here. Not a pair. Let's see what we got. Oh, that's a spoon. See if it's got anything on the back of it here. Just be way fancier than I initially thought. See if I can get those to show up here. There we go. Looks like it says 1914 on it, and it's got maker's marks. And then this side's got a B, so I'm definitely going to research this. I thought for sure I was digging out something more modern. I just haven't dug out a lot of old spoons, but so this one is very nice. Got some fanciness, and then it's monogrammed. I think that's a B. I suppose it could be a fancy R, but I'm going to stick with B. And then it has the beautiful maker's mark on the back here, so GMO EP, patent date of 1914. It's definitely silver. I'm just not sure of how silver it is. If it's a silver plate, it's a thick silver plate, thicker than most things. It's definitely not flaking. This has been hit with something like lawnmower or machinery. It's definitely sharp edges there, but it's not flaking away, so I don't know if the whole thing is silver, but you can see there's discoloration there. But it's definitely a favorite find of the day. Alright guys, I don't know what this is yet, but it is big, it is round, and it was a high tone. It is a coin. It is a Kennedy half. 1973. Well, I'll take it. It's the only coin I've found today. As I moved probably a little too close to where things were demolished, I found a spigot. Still would have been on the outside of the house, I imagine, but maybe inside. I guess that era, this thing's probably did look a bit like this. But nice heavy for the bag. Alright, next up we have a shotgun shell, 1901 repeater. This is a 10 gauge, number 10, you can see it there. And earlier this week I had a 1901, in fact I still have it, so I'm doing all these videos side by side. 1901 12 gauge that came out of a lake. And this one came out of by those houses.